Guys, wow, what a film.
Oh boy!
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
We like hearing that. That's
Yes, yes, we love hearing that.
We like you
We do.
already. Yeah.
And guys, what chemistry you all had. Michael, did you all hang out off set, or were there some jamming sessions? How did you build that great chemistry between you?
It was. We hung out several times off set. I mean, Colman was kind of much like being the band leader. He kind of gathered us all before we started principal photography, and we broke bread together, and then we continued to do it throughout shooting. And we just spent a lot of time in that tent together, getting to know one another. We'd go from the set to our little holding tent and just get to know one another. I think there was, anytime you walked by that tent, there was just so much laughter.
Yeah.
So much laughter.
That's right.
So much interpersonal experience being shared on a daily. So, it made it easy to play these characters because we became family, became brothers.
And sadly, we're missing one of the brothers,
Yes.
Chadwick. And
yes, we are.
there was a great tribute to him at the MTV Movie Awards recently. John Cheadle, there was a line, there was so much that stood out, but there was a line, and he said, each time Chadwick stepped onto set, he inspired and influenced everyone around him. Colman, how were you influenced by Chadwick?
I think a lot by his humor and his grace. He was a funny guy. And I think that he had an extraordinary work ethic. I tell you, when he learned how to play that trumpet, because every single time we called cut, what happened, you guys? He was still playing, right? He kept going. He was constantly working a scene or working in process. And I think that I just really admire him, especially now knowing in the aftermath what he was struggling with. The idea that we're able-bodied men on this Zoom, and it was taxing on us. So I can't even imagine with that struggle, what he was doing. So it's almost, has superhuman strength. Truly, he's a king.
Glynn, Viola Davis has said that Ma Rainey compelled her to draw directly on her experiences as a Black female artist in an entertainment industry still dominated by white men. Did it make you reflect on your experiences and think about how we can all come together to change this world and the entertainment industry?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It just touched on so many themes, that being one of them, what togetherness means, the power of working together, the power of being a people who have a consciousness about them as to where we stand in the overall picture of things, So yes, absolutely. August doesn't skip any beats. He puts you through all of the paces, and his works speak to all of the institutions, all of the nonsense, that one has to overcome. All of the ridiculousness of circumstance. And so he doesn't skip a beat.
Michael, watching that, I was thinking it was set in 1927, but how far have we really come?
Well, according to this summer, I know. Isn't that
according to this?
I mean, really, that it's still we're still fighting some of this very, very same battles. We're still, and August reflects that in the entirety of his work, is we're still fighting for our humanity, to be respected, to be honored. That's all we're asking to do. Just let us live, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Let us be. Basically, that's what we're demanding. That's what we're asking, and the struggle continues. Yes.
It does. Oh, this conversation is only getting started, but I have to wrap. I just want to say that thank you for putting this work out there, and I really hope that this year has to be the start of change. It can't go on any longer the way it has been.
We're in it together.
No, they
from your lips to God's ear.
Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely. Thank you.
So lovely to meet you all. Thank you for your time.
Lovely to meet you.
Bye-bye.